What's going on, guys? This is a quick look at two of the pistols that took out simultaneously earlier this year. And they basically took the Keltec on the left there and the Smith & Wesson Model 36 on the right. And, I was just trying to compare their accuracy between 7 and, 25 yards at an indoor range, which is my indoor range is a Metro Shooting Supply. And, and so we'll just take a look at the groupings that I've gotten here. And I guess we'll go ahead and start out with the keltec pf9 first. So, as you see in the top left quadrant there, that's 7 yards with the keltec shooting Independence hollow point, 115 grain. And as you can see, it's very doable. Just to the right of the top left target on the top right, that is from 10 yards, and it's still grouping relatively well. If you go into the center, you're looking at 15 yards with the keltec, and on the bottom right quadrant, that would be 25 yards with the keltec, which is not that easy considering the style of double action trigger that you got on the keltec. So all in all, the gun shot pretty well. I've had the keltec for over a year now, and I actually enjoy it. I haven't had any hiccups out of the keltec since the first 300 rounds. And I mean, the first 300 rounds, it had me wanting to sell the gun because it was malfunctioning like crazy. But some guns just need a break-in period. After I got through the 300 rounds, the gun has worked flawless ever since. And so on the right here, we've got the Smith & Wesson Model 36. Start at the top left. As you can see, that's 15 yards, and it's got a pretty good grouping. As you can see there, I was using MagTech 38 Special, 158 grain lead semi-wad cutter. It's around $13 a box. Not a lot of recoil, very little flash. It's a really good cartridge for the Smith. So if you're looking for some plinking ammo, definitely check out that MagTech. It shoots to, point of aim, point of impact, very nicely. So, right in the top right quadrant, that looks like 7 yards with the Smith. A nice little grouping. In the center target, that's 15 yards with the Smith, and still looking good. The bottom right is another 7-yard group, and on the bottom left is a 7-yard group. So in all reality, I can shoot pretty much both of these guns equally well. Maybe the Smith a little bit better, which I'm actually surprised by. That little tiny barrel on it. You wouldn't think they would have a lot of accuracy, but it really does. Especially if you're using the single action on the gun. So that's just a quick look at two defensive choices, maybe pocket carry, inside the waistband. Both of these guns will get it done between 7 and 15 and 25 yards if you do your part. But I'm gonna continue to take these guns out. I don't shoot them as much as my full-size handguns, but I do like to get these out and run a box or two of ammunition through them. Usually I don't shoot that much of the 38 Special, maybe 30, 40 rounds, and I'll call it a day with the 38. I generally put a little bit more through the keltec just because it's magazine fed, and it holds 7 rounds over the 5. But other than that, hope you guys are practicing with your little small pistols, because they are not that easy to shoot. Y'all take it easy. Peace.